Now, I wrote an entire book about the simplicity cycle, and I regularly spend an hour or more introducing and explaining this powerful framework to people. Simplicity is a big topic, and there are a lot of facets to it. In this video, I'm just going to give a quick thumbnail sketch of the idea, then point you to some other resources if you want to learn more. The simplicity cycle is a diagram I use to explore the way complexity affects goodness in a product or project. We can apply this diagram to just about anything from software or hardware to business processes or communication products. The basic premise of the simplicity cycle is this: complexity and goodness are not always directly proportional. That is, making things more complicated is not the same thing as making them better. It's one of those ideas that sounds obvious when we say it out loud, but it turns out a lot of us need to be reminded that complexity is not always good. The reason for this is that when we first begin to design or make something, introducing complexity does improve it. As we write more words, our document conveys more information. As we write more code, our software performs more functions. As we add more ingredients, the soup tastes better. The thing is, this trend doesn't continue indefinitely. If we're not careful, we'll end up with too many words, too many software modules, or too much salt in the soup. That's not good. So the simplicity cycle diagram helps us keep an eye out for that situation, and it points to some specific tools and techniques we can use to improve our design by making it simpler. The simplicity cycle overview handout in this course describes the various phases a project goes through, from the initial phase, where complexity does make things better, to the shift phase, where we stop adding things and begin to subtract, trim, or otherwise simplify as a way to improve the design. But the real benefit of the simplicity cycle actually has nothing to do with simplicity or complexity. The real benefit is the way it focuses us on understanding goodness. It facilitates an ongoing discussion about what we're trying to accomplish with the design or project. It focuses us on the actual requirements we're aiming to satisfy and on the value we're trying to provide. That's an easy thing to overlook on a project, unfortunately. You can download the free snack-sized version of the simplicity cycle at changethis.com, or you can pick up the book at Amazon or your local bookstore. The quick reference guide in this course is another resource you can use as you apply the diagram to your own project.